So you are looking to buy a garage condo in the Broomfield area. This garage condo community is a fantastic community. It's got a great location in Broomfield. It's right off Industrial Lane in between Highway 36, which is the main corridor going from Boulder to Denver. Another really cool feature, and you can kind of see it with the super tall clear height. So some of these units have up to a 24-foot clear height. And that's going to be a really big deal if you want to put a 3-car lift, or if you just want to have a high clear mezzanine, you know, where you have room to maybe fit a boat or another toy camper under it, maybe even another 4-post lift. I've seen tons of people do tons of different things, but the extra clear height versus like a 12, 14-foot clear, even 16 sometimes is just a little bit lower than, you know, you want to try to use the cubic volume of the unit. So you can see a little bit larger doors, especially on that end unit. It's probably a 16-foot door. And we'll come through here. This is phase 1 of this community in Broomfield. And we'll go walk around here. You have the common amenities. Then you have the clubhouse, and I'll show you kind of phase 2. And so as we round this corner, this is the Ford dealership right ahead of us. So we'll round this corner. This will be all the common amenities. So this one is kind of nicer. It has a vacuum. It also has air. There we go. It's got, of course, the RV dump for any gray water. And then it's got a little hose reel. So if you want to wash the RV, fill a tank up, wash your hands, whatever it may be, that's the place to do it. And then right on the corner over here, they follow the same model where there's no water in the units. They have the bathroom and water in the clubhouse. So let's go in the clubhouse and check it out. All right, let me type in my secret code. Hey-o, open sesame. There we go. So a pretty nice clubhouse, of course, the big TV. I've seen people doing business meetings here, stuff like that on Zoom. Little water fountain, which I use all the time. Microwave, fridge, you know, just a little kitchenette. But the main feature is going to be the B-room. So that's pretty much why this even exists, is just so someone can go to the bathroom. You know, they're working on their unit, whatever they're doing in there. They just need to go to the bathroom, maybe put their lunch in the fridge, whatever it may be. It's just a great place to do that. So, but let's keep on going on these units over here. This is the phase 2. And so you can see, right, one side has a lot of sun, one side is a little bit more shaded. So something to consider, you know, being in Colorado, you know, the snow. So it's kind of summer versus winter. You know, sometimes it could, you know, obviously the sunny side is going to be a little bit hotter in the summer. That's going to be awesome in the winter. You know, your snow's going to melt first. So it's just some things to think about, just like when you're buying a house. You know, sometimes you don't want to be the north house. That's sometimes that's in the shade, and if you can get that south facing, you know, it's just a lot easier. But yeah, these are fantastic units right here in Broomfield, right off 36. It's about a half an hour away from Denver, Boulder, I mean, almost everything. So it's a central location. Yeah, these units are a little bit more price per square foot, but you're getting a lot more. So, and then we'll round this corner. Another very, very large garage, which makes it a lot easier for backing in trailers, things like that. And then, of course, over here, just straight in front of us, you have all the sub-metering. So, you know, you just kind of pay for what you use. So that's kind of nice. But if you have any more questions that I wasn't able to answer, or the video tour of the community didn't answer, please direct message us through social, comment, or call 303-229-6978. Garage Condo Guy out. Have a good weekend.